Sex is something I don't understand. I swear to God, I don't. I sat down in a chair and smoked a couple of cigarettes. I was feeling pretty horny, I have to admit it. Then all of a sudden, I got this idea. I took out my wallet and started looking for this address a guy I met at a party last summer gave me. It was this address of this girl that wasn't exactly a whore or anything, but didn't mind doing it once in a while. Anyway, I went over to the phone and gave her a buzz. Her name was Faith Cavendish. Hello?
Hello?
Is this Miss Faith Cavendish?
Who's this? Who's calling me up at this goddamn hour?
Well, I know it's quite late. I hope you'll forgive me, but I'm very anxious to get in touch with you.
Who is this?
I'm a friend of Eddie Birdsell's.
You're a friend of who?
Eddie Birdsell from Princeton.
Birdsell. From Princeton? Princeton College?
That's right.
This is certainly a peculiar time to call up a person, though.
Look, would you be interested in meeting me for a cocktail somewhere?
What's your name anyhow, may I ask? You sound a little on the young side.
Thank you for the compliment. Holden Caulfield is my name.
Well, look, Mr. Caulfield, I'm not in the habit of making engagements in the middle of the night.
I thought we might have just one cocktail together.
Well, you're very sweet. I'd like awfully to get together with you sometime, Mr. Koffel. You sound very attractive. You sound like a very attractive person. But it is late.
Oh, that's too bad.
Perhaps we can get together for cocktails tomorrow.
Tonight's the only time I can make it.
Aw, well, I'm awfully sorry.
Thanks, good night. I went to my room and put on another clean shirt. I was a little nervous. If you want to know the truth, I'm a virgin. I've had quite a few opportunities to lose my virginity and all, but I haven't really gotten around to it yet. I figured if she was a prostitute and all, I can get in some practice on her. Anyway, I kept walking around the room, waiting for the prostitute to show up. I kept hoping she'd be good looking. I sort of just wanted to get her over with. Let me introduce myself. My name's Jim Steele.
Y'all got a watch on ya? Hey, how old are you anyways?
Me? 22.
Like fun you are.
Well, how old are you?
Old enough to know better.
Hey, what's your name?
Sunny, let's go, hey.
I don't feel like it. You want to talk for a little while?
What the heck you want to talk about?
I don't know, nothing special. I thought perhaps you might just care for a chat.
Listen, if you're gonna talk, do it. I got things to do.
I don't feel very much like myself tonight. I've had a rough night, honest to God. I'll pay you and all, but do you really mind if we don't do it?
So long, crumb bum.
So long. Old Loose, what a guy. He was supposed to be my student advisor when I went to Wooten. But the only thing he ever did was he gave these sex talks and all, late at night. He knew quite a bit about sex and flits and lesbians. I kept waiting to turn into flit or something. He said you can turn into one practically overnight. He was a pretty intelligent guy though, he really was.
One martini, please.
So, how's your sex life? Who are you going around with now?
Girl lives in the village, if you must know.
Yeah, no kidding. How old is she?
I should imagine she's in her late 30s.
In her late 30s? You like him that old?
I like a mature person, if you must know.
Where's she from?
She happens to be from Shanghai.
No kidding, man. You like her like that? Her being Chinese?
Obviously, I simply happen to find Eastern philosophy more satisfactory than Western.
You mean sex and all? You mean it's better in China? Is that what you mean?
The East, I said. They simply happen to regard sex as both a physical and a spiritual experience.
So do I. I know it's supposed to be physical and spiritual and artistic and all that, but you know, can you really do it with every girl you neck? Maybe we'll go to China. My sex life is lousy.
Naturally, your mind is mature.
It is. It really is. You know what the trouble is with me? I can never get really sexy. I mean, really sexy. With a girl I don't like a lot. I mean, I have to like her a lot. If I don't, I sort of lose my goddamn desire for her and all. Boy, it really screws up my sex life. My sex life stinks.
Naturally, it does.